Okay. Craziness here. Now that that album is off and running, I already have a new one in the planning. Okay. So you'll see the album, the one that's in the planning. It's not going to be here for a while, but it's in the planning stage. It's going to be called Honor Life, and I'm going to put I already have the CD cover made for it, okay? First thing that I did. Yeah, so it's going to be called Honor Life. It's going to be with, of course, Native American flutes, some of the hand drums. I have the horsehide drum and the, I think the other one is elk and horsehide drums. So I'll be using both of those on that CD, and I will also be using the singing bowls that I have. For sure that'll be in there. I have a great big huge gong singing bowl that's Japanese, huge one, that will be having some gong sounds on it. So that's what I'm planning for the next one. When it will be, I'm not sure when I will actually get that put into production. But yeah, I was sitting with it and I said, yeah, I already know the title, Honor Life. So that's what the next one is going to be. When you see so many deaths and so much of this nonsense and craziness going on, I think that's the next title of the next album, is Honor Life. And this goes for all of life, whether it's our, the life in the forest. We have all that land going up that they're just burning it, the Amazon, and the things that they're doing here, the global warming, which is killing off our animals, and people like this girl getting shot in her home. I mean, it's just crazy, out of control. And so I think that this is the next focus, is honoring life wherever it's found, getting in touch with nature, Mother Earth, Gaia, and humanity. Okay? So all of this is something that we need to really start striving towards and opening up. Yes, I know in its darkest before the dawn, all we can do is press on where you are at. We do the best we can where we are, and we continue to go forward with that. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. Again, if there's another reading you'd like to see, please let me know, and we'll see if I can get to it. Let me know if you enjoyed the running reading. And those that get the new album, if you can get back with me, I'd appreciate it. Oh, I did have a comment already. Ronald. And every time I use my phone and say, call Ronald, it says calling Ronaldo. So he's already heard the album. Since he's over here working every day helping with me with this stuff, he got to hear the album early. And he actually said, what did you say?
That there's a side benefit that this back problem I have is getting work done while listening to a lot of activity. Like there's like people crunching and activity going on in the back area as a side benefit to.
So as a side benefit to, besides meditation, he's had a very bad back for quite a while, and he can feel the music adjusting his back. He said he hears things crunching and moving and shifting and working on his back as he's listening to the brand new album. So side benefit, don't be surprised if you get some healing stuff going on with that one as well. Okay. So that's always good to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. So looking forward to get the reports back. Again, it'll be done within, I asked the guy, he said give him a couple of days So I know within 2 days it'll be done. One thing I found out too when I went today, this is the first album I've done by myself. The whole production, the engineering, everything I did myself. Well, I found out. I took it there and said, can you check to make sure everything's okay? He goes, well, it's only one song on here. I said, that can't be right. No. I just played it and everything played fine. And then he found out what I did was I recorded it. It recorded in MP4. And then I had it converted to MP3, thinking that that's what most people's players use. And he said, oh, you should have done it in wave. Okay. Next time, he said, no problem. It's recorded in a high enough bit that it's not going to affect anything with it. He said it's quite fine. He'll fix it there. But he told me, the heads up, next time record it in audio, because I brought him a data disc. I didn't know the difference, data, audio. He said, no, you can save it in audio and do it in wave. So next time I will record it, save it in audio, in wave, and then take it over to be produced, to be duplicated and stuff. But he said, no harm, no foul. This is quite fine. He listened to it. And then he was really funny. The guy is funny. He says, I have to drive to Georgia. He says, I hate driving. He said, I read on the inside, it said, don't listen to this while you're driving. He said, I'm going to put it on and crash because I hate driving. I said, well, better you listen to my other album if you're going to do it driving. But yeah, have at it if you want to know. I said, it might be okay if you're not really sensitive to transmission, but I don't advocate it anyway. So he was funny in that. Nice guy. So thank him for, doing the last thing that need to be done. I thought I had everything figured out. I put in all the information and everything. And then he said I need to list it. If I want it to be on the net, there's another thing you list it with. But since I'm not going to be doing any streaming things, I don't bother with listing it with that program where when you play something, they look up the information on the internet about it. I think that's mainly for artists that are doing a lot of streaming music and that type of thing, which I am not getting into having my music streamed. Anyway, so I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. See you online. Aho.